Hello all, I would like to introduce our featured guest this week on the Ramblings of an Author show, Deji Yusuf. Deji Yusuf is a pastor, motivational speaker, life coach and an award-winning author. So to begin, perhaps you can tell our listeners a little bit about yourself, the real Deji Yusuf.
Hello everyone, my name is Pastor Deji Yusuf. A lot of people know me as their coach. I'm also an author. I'm an award-winning author.
Mm-hmm.
My latest book is I See a Winner in You, Dare to Dream. I've been around for a while. A lot of people know me by slogan titled I See a Winner in You,
Mm-hmm.
which is because I believe everyone on this planet is born to win. Is born to become who God has called them to become. So everyone on earth is born to win.
Great.
So that's me in a nutshell.
That's right. We're all destined for one thing or another in this life, I guess. I've got some few questions I would love to ask you today. And the first question is, at a very young age, you were involved in a fatal house fire accident, which almost claimed your life. How did this fateful event shape you into who you are today?
Thank you very much, Evie. I believe that, I feel that that's a very good question. A quote that says, it is not the 35% bones that I endured, but rather it is the untold story. Okay, this is what it says. My greatest pain isn't the bones I endured, but rather it is the untold story in my heart. Okay? So now, what that simply means is from that quote, it means that it's not the accident anymore. I endured the pain, but there's a greater event. How he has shaped my life is that he has shaped me in a way that I feel that that happened to me in a way that is a purpose so that I can be able to inspire other people. So he has shaped my life in a way that I feel that my life is a gift. My life, God has given me the second chance to impact the world positively. Okay, so maybe if I didn't have that event, maybe I wouldn't have thought of becoming a motivational speaker, which a lot of people have actually had my story. I've spoken at different places, spoken at conferences, spoken at seminars. I've hosted my own seminar, Unleash the Winner Within You. I've hosted workshops around UK. So, it has shaped the way that I feel that my life is a gift and I've got to share it with the world. I've got to share my message that it is possible that they can live their dream. So it has made me more as an individual and make me more to believe that my life is for a purpose. Okay? So now, that's the first one. The second thing is I'm also a writer. Most of my write-up has stemmed from what's the event I do, which is the axe fire accident, the scars I endured, what I experienced along the way. So everything about me as a writer stemmed from that story. So, I've done a lot of talks about it. I've written a lot of books around it. I've written almost 7 books now, and it's still stemming from that story, which is what I experienced. I think that perception is very important, okay? Some people, when things like that happen to them, possibly they could give up on their dream, they could give up on life, they could give up on, many things. They could, want to sort of keep away from people or stay away from people, or they don't want to, socialize. It affects people differently. But for my own thing, I just had to, it was hard, but by the special grace of God, I was able to change the perception, change the perception of the event. Okay, maybe this has happened. I've had scars all over my body. Maybe it's best that God is calling me to a greater height. Okay, God is calling me to a greater height to help other people, maybe youths, maybe people that have been going through trauma, maybe people that are going through some challenges, whether in their businesses, whether in their personal. God has called me to show the world that, look, it is possible that you can overcome whatever challenges you're going through. So, I believe that it has shaped my life to be an inspiration to the world.
I totally agree. I attended one of your seminars, which was actually, is that the Achievers Awards, where you spoke about unleashing, pardon?
Well, that's correct.
Unleash the winner within you, which I attended recently, which was quite inspiring. You talked about unleashing the winner within us, and you gave about 15 proven principles that could change us as an entrepreneur. Even though there were 15, I've taken at least 2 of them, which I've been working on, such as goal setting and meeting the target, and as well as networking. So that one, I've definitely been working on those. I've got a question actually surrounding that. So as a life coach, you coach people from all walks of life. Can you give us 4 personal development tips?
That's a great question, and I would like to thank you for coming to Winners Achievers Night Unleash the Winner Within You, which was last month,
yes,
August the 29th. I would like to thank you again. I don't think.
Thank you. I left feeling inspired.
Actually, we're working on. Maybe we haven't thank you, but this is an opportunity.
You're welcome.
What is with personal development? I mean, it's just the way forward. I mean, when you develop yourself, you can only give love. Okay, so that is when personal development comes in. As a coach, I've seen the impact of the importance of developing myself personally, and also professionally, and also in all walks of life, in every areas, either spiritual. I've seen the impact, because when you develop yourself, maybe you're like every 3 months you do like you reflect on what is not working in your business, and you see that okay, maybe you need to improve on communication skills. Okay, so that is something that you picked up. Maybe that your business, you see the way you communicate with your clients, and you feel that you can communicate better in order to retain your clients. Okay, so when business is functioning, one of the biggest priority is to be able to retain clients. Okay, and that's when good communication comes in. Okay, so and that's when as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, personal development, you see what's lacking in your business. You see, okay, after evaluating, after 3 months, you do like maybe an evaluation with your mentor or your coach, and you see that okay, this is an area that is lacking, and you can pick up any books and to develop yourself, and that is very, very important. Develop yourself. See how you can improve your communication skills. What are the things that you're not saying? How can you better say things that your customer will understand what you're trying to say? Okay, so these are the sort of the things that reason why personal development is very important. Okay, personal development is also going to attract people towards you. Okay, attract people to you. Okay, when people see that this man has really worked on himself, this woman really worked on herself, what's going to happen is people are going to like that. They're going to have the confidence to work. Okay, this is the person that can help me. Am I still communicating?
Yes.
Okay, so personal development is attractive. It's law of attraction, and it just attracts you to the right people. So what I'm saying is, the more value you put in yourself, the more you be able to give out. the more you can increase. If you're a coach, if you develop yourself properly, it will affect all areas of your business. It will affect the way you produce your products. It will affect the way you interact with your people that you work with. It will affect your client, the way you interact with them as well. So personal development is something that I don't feel that anyone should take very lightly. It's something that everyone should take very serious. I always tell my clients, you know what? Have a 12 months personal development program, because when you have 12 months personal development program, every 2 months what course you need to get onto, or what book in a month, the book you need to read this month. Okay, and you can organize that. Before the year starts, you say, okay, these 12 books or something, I'm gonna pick one book in a month, so that 12 months make a year. One book in a month, just to help develop myself in this area. Maybe you're lacking your leadership skills, and in this era we see is something that we need to develop ourselves in. We need to every business is, or whether in a Christian organization or in the churches, we need good leadership. Okay, so if you feel that you want to know more about leadership, or you feel that you could strengthen your leadership skills, then it's best that you pick up a leadership book. Okay, book on leadership. I'm sure that this man, John Maxwell, is written a lot. John Maxwell is one of the top motivational speakers in the world. Okay, he has written a lot, and he specializes in leadership. He has written a lot of books on leadership. So if you want to develop your leadership skills, you can either go for the course itself, or if you haven't got the time, maybe work does not permit you, it's something that you can pick up one of John Maxwell books and read on that. That with time will improve your leadership skills. Okay? Or another way to develop yourself is to have a coach. This is very, very essential as well. You need a mentor or a coach that can develop the area that you feel that you may be lacking. It could be public speaking. A mentor or a coach can actually help you, okay, to unlock that potential in you, that skill in you. It can actually develop that, because sometimes what you are not seeing yourself, other people may see it and tell you to work on it. And good coaches, they have what I call extraordinary highs. Good coaches have extraordinary highs. They can pick up things. They can pick up things. They know how to the techniques that will work for different clients. You see, so having a coach is also one of the ways to develop yourself. Okay, having someone that will work with you, that know exactly what you want, and will be willing to work with you for time. You see, I'm a coach. I see what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I get some clients that come to me, Coach Deji. I want to develop this area of my. I want to develop these skills. I want to develop public speaking. I say, okay, no problem. I will work with you, and then for a period of time, and before the end of the time that we set together, they see the improvement. The improvement might not be massive immediately. It's a step-by-step improvement that it's just that accountability. Someone that they can give accountability of their improvement. Someone that can sit down with them and reflect on their past achievement, what they're achieving so far, and see that they're improving. And it's a win-win sort of situation. They win, and the coach is happy. They're developing themselves, and also the coach is happy to see his clients improving and happy. Okay, so definitely coaching is one of the most essential personal development sort of techniques that can help anybody. Coaching or mentorship, that's something that we need to take more seriously.
I totally agree. So personally for me, it's all right to get coached and mentored, but I think as an individual, you kind of need to have an inner strength and character, kind of like a determination to succeed. But I guess this is something one can work on and develop, because anybody can achieve this if they have a mind to do so. So I think developing oneself in those ways personally first, and then having a coach and a mentor to kind of push that. If those characters are still hidden within us, I guess a coach or a mentor can help to kind of bring it into the light. But I guess one has to have a motivation to do so in the first place, to actually be determined to succeed. If you don't, then I guess there's no point. I guess as an individual, you must be determined one way or another to succeed.
I mean, exactly. I mean, everything in life, it comes with, wherever you want to achieve, it comes with pain, it comes with determination, it comes with time that things will not go that, your way. It comes with time when things will not exactly be okay. I mean, sometimes things will not be comfortable, but you've got to be determined to get to the next level.
Yeah.
And that comes, with determination. You see.
Great. Another question I would love to ask is, as a child, what did you want to do when you grew up?
Well, as a child, everyone has their own dream. My own dream was to become a medical doctor. And
how's that going? Have you kind of done a 360 on that, or is it something you're still gonna go into?
No, it's not something. I mean, I actually find more fulfillment with what I'm doing now as being a pastor and also as a coach. I find more fulfillment with what I'm doing now. Okay, before maybe it was my parents' dream. I believe maybe it's my parents' dream. Oh, my son is gonna become a doctor. It's gonna be a medical doctor. And I grew up with, okay, doctor, all my siblings start calling me doctors in the house. And, as a young, intelligent boy, everyone thought, okay, that's Deji. Deji is going to become a doctor.
I know. You're Nigerian, aren't you? You're Nigerian, like myself. So I think maybe it's an African thing as well. My parents, because growing up, I've always loved sciences. So my parents wanted me to do medicine. So that was the whole thing. Medicine. When my GCSE came up and I was going into A levels, I was thinking, okay, she's going to, because I said I was going to do Fic and Bio, chemistry, biology. So my parents were very adamant that, okay, I'm going to do medicine. That's what you should do. So when my GCSEs came out, when my A levels came out and I said I was going into pharmacology, my dad was like, what? It was totally a different direction. But the main reason I didn't want to do medicine. It was their dream, not mine. So I think it's an African dream, and it's an African thing. The parents kind of pressure you to be what they want you to be. Do you understand? As far as you can lead them up to the stage whereby they're coming out with good A-level results, that's a first. That's a big plus, and actually going to university. So I wanted to. They wanted me to do medicine. I did pharmacology, and that's what I wanted to do. And I came with a good degree, working in the industry as well. But when I eventually into this writing, becoming an author, it's now something it's like a dream come true. Even though it was never in my plan in the first place, it was never in my plan at all to become a writer. But now it's like, it's a dream come true. I don't want to go back, even though I still do my clinical research consultancy job as a 9-to-5 job. Eventually, it would be nice to
study medicine.
Me? No, I don't want to go and study medicine. It's not something I really want to do. I would actually like to do this, what I now on the side, full time eventually, because I love it. I love writing. I love forming stories, forming into a story. I've got so much stuff in my head, this head of mine. But yeah, before I go on, that's just me.
Awesome.
I've got another question I would love to ask you. When did you write your first book, and how old were you?
My first book I wrote in 2009, and I was very, very young. I was in my 20s, and and I was so excited. Wow, that I'm an author now. It was 2009. Like I said, and I was very, very excited. The first time I held my book, I'm telling you, I couldn't sleep that night. Okay, I couldn't sleep just simply because that sort of how can I say that sort of emotions, and now, so I'm an author now. I put the book next to my bed. I kept staring at it. I kept looking at my picture.
I know. I totally know the feeling.
This is my book.
Yep.
This is my book. This is my message. It was an awesome time. It was one of the greatest things. And yes, in 2009, and I still feel good.
Wonderful.
Hello.
Yep, I'm here.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Right, I've got another question. Why am I still single and change is possible is one of your best-selling books. What is the story behind this book?
Like I said, most of my books are actually stem from my own personal story that I'm going through, either at the time or what I personally, what I've been through. Okay, change is possible simply means possibly someone that was possibly seeking a change in their life, someone that has been through a lot. From my story, after I spent some time on the street, spend time, like being a thug, and
oh, did you? Interesting.
Of acne, and it was just like, after that, I gave my life to Christ, and then even to the point of becoming a pastor. And it's just like, I just looked at my life and thought, you know what, actually, if you really want to change your life, if you feel that, like your situation is not that great right now, but if you're willing to change it, if you have that determination, I believe that change is possible. Not only in the personal life, even in our work. Today we see our leaders and, all around the world, and, you see what they're up to, and you feel that, if we have good leaders, change is possible. Become a better country. Africa can become a better continent. Okay, so it just depends on the leaders. So change is possible.
It's possible.
And that's why I've written that book, that we, things around us can change, not only in our personal life, even as a nation. Things can change. So that's change is possible. Even your situation, as I'm speaking to you, to the listener, your situation can change if you go in right direction and you put God first. Change is possible. Why am I still single? Yeah, Why Am I Still Single is a book that when I was single, I told her, oh God, why am I still single? And when they communicate to God, I believe that when you want an answer from God, God can give you an answer if you seek it. The Bible is asked and you shall be given. So I believe in that principle that, you ask God for anything, it might take a bit of time, but it's going to answer you.
Oh, yes.
One day I was just lying on my bed and I said to God, why am I still single? I've always wanted to, get married and, settle down as early as possible, because I know that I've got great vision. I just wanted, sort of settle down quick, but, it was just not happening. But, then God, gave me some secrets why I needed to stay single at that particular time, why I needed to be single, and God gave me that revelation, and that's why I just, those revelations, I wrote it down, I turned it into chapters. I thought, okay, I'm not only going to benefit from this, the world needs to benefit from this as well. And that's why I've written Why Am I Still Single? And I believe that book also bless anyone that's still single. Okay? In that book, I say singleness is not a call. Singleness is actually a stage in your life. It's a phase in your life that is preparing you for this level. Okay? So it's not a cause, it's not anything, it's just a phase. It's just a phase in your life, and that is preparing you for the next level. And I give some, share some principles in there that will put any singles at rest and also encourage them in finding the right partner.
Very insightful. So were you in a gang?
Was I in a gang? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gang.
That
bang, bang.
Oh, God. So you were in a gang. So in light of this new information I've just gotten, I've got a question to ask you.
Oh.
Based on this and how your life has changed during the course of your whole life, how everything has changed along the way, what would you say to a young boy in a gang in London that has two minds? One mind is, I want to leave this. The other mind is, oh, I can't leave. I need to stay. I don't want to look weak. What would you say to a boy like that?
You mean a boy that's got two minds?
Two minds about leaving or staying in a gang. One mind is, I need to leave this.
Okay.
And another mind is, I can't go. I can't leave. I'm going to look weak if I do. I need to stay. What would you say if you came across them?
Number one is, being strong is actually following your dreams and becoming a better citizen, and also be of someone that can add value to your community. I know that sounds strong for a young boy, but what I would say is that number one, the mind that says leave, that's the one you should follow, because that is just how to become a man. Okay, that's the way to becoming a man. But the other way that says stay, the one that is you got two options. You're either gonna end up in jail or be killed. Yeah. Okay? So the other one that says leave and become a man, that's the one you should go. The one that says leave so that you can leave to become a man, so that you can have a wife eventually and have your own child or children, and that's the right one. That's the one you should follow, okay? The other one, don't follow that one. Don't stay in that gang. It's nothing but crap. Gang is nothing but dirty game, okay? You don't wanna hang in there, okay? You wanna leave to go to the other side so that you can become a better father and a better citizen. That's the one you should follow.
A better brother, a better son, a better friend. Yes, I totally agree with you. Lovely, thank you. And I've got another question. As you know, the topic we're covering on our show today is if personal development is a route to success. Based on background, do you agree or disagree, and why?
Personal development is a route to success. Yes, it's the route to success. If you wanna be successful, give more. Okay, so you cannot give what you don't have. Okay, so basically, to be successful, you've got to be someone of impact. Okay, you've got to impact your world. Okay, so if you're not impacting your world, you cannot be successful. You're gonna end up frustrated. You're gonna end up in with so much stress and anxiety. You're gonna feel, why me? Why me? What have I done to the world? The world is going to stare at you and say, you know what? Develop yourself. Okay? That's what the world is going to say. To develop yourself. And that's what the world is saying to most people. Develop yourself. Wherever you want is within you. You just got to develop what is in you so it can be of value so that you can impact your world. Okay? So definitely, personal development is the key, is the path, is the process, definitely. If you want to be successful, develop yourself. What is it that you're not good at? What is it? Your career? You see the line you're in? What is it that you need to improve on? Is it your communication skills, organization skills? Is it your public speaking skills? Is it your writing skills? What is it that you need to improve? Okay, the more you improve yourself, the more valuable you become. Okay, so everyone right now, we are looking for, the world is looking for help me best. Okay, who can help me best? Who can I go to help me? Okay, so if you're not at your optimal level, what I call optimal level is a level where you function best. It's a level where you've developed yourself. Okay, if you're not at your optimal level, what's going to happen is people's not going to come to you. They might come to you for the first time, but once they test what you can do, they're going to leave your side and go to someone else that has developed himself. Okay, so that's just the way it is. People are looking for, have you got the answer? Have you got the solution? Okay, people are looking for solution. So the more problem you can solve, the better and the more successful you're going to become. So what am I saying? If you develop yourself, you're going to have more solution at hand to give to your world.
Lovely. And my final question to you tonight is, what is next for Coach Deji Yusuf?
Oh, that's a big dollar question.
Okay.
Yeah, the next thing is I've got a book launch coming up on the 31st of October, which is I See a Winner in Your Book Launch, which is my latest book, and I'm gonna tell you where it is. Should I tell the venue and the time?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, the venue is gonna be at Canada Water Culture Space, and it's at 21 Syracuse Road, SE7AQ. Okay, SE167AQ. On the 31st of October 2015 from 1 o'clock to 4 p.m. That's the next big move. You don't want to miss that book launch. Come and support me. Come alive. I haven't shared my story yet. I just shared a little bit. But I'm going to be sharing my story on the day. So come and support me. Come and get an inspirational story that could probably transform your life, that could probably inspire you, that could probably stir something within you, that could possibly, help you in the way you see things, okay? This story is going to inspire you. Come and hear it. Come and support me. Is the next big thing. Another thing is there's a launching of my ministry coming up. As Pastor Deji will be launching his ministry on the 2nd of January 2016. It's Winners Family Ministry. You see, Winners Family Ministry. Again, God has given me the right that everyone is born to win, and if you're part of that family, I'm telling you. You are just on the way to winning. You just be winning. Okay, so God has given me that, and that will be launched. That ministry will be on the 2nd of January 2016. There are a lot of things, but just stay connected. Stay connected. Like I said to you, you are a winner. You are born to win. Stay connected, and you're gonna see more of my update coming up. And if you want to stay connected with me, I believe by the end of this program, before the end of this program, I'm going to give you my email or my website where you can connect with me.
That's actually a question I would like to ask you. How can my listeners find you on the web?
How can you find me on the web? Well, you can stay connected with me on www.dejiyusuf.com. I'm going to spell the Deji Yusuf for you.
Please do.
DEJIYUSUF. It's www.dejiyusuf.com. Contact me from there, or you can add me on Facebook, Deji Yusuf. Okay, I'm in the inbox on Facebook. I'm going to get in touch with you. It's only a matter of within the next 24 hours. I'm going to stay in touch. I'm going to get back to you. Okay, just inbox me. Say, I'm from rambling of an offer. Okay, that you hear my voice. I'm going to get back to you straight away. You connect with me on Facebook. You can connect with me on Twitter, Deji Yusuf. I'll be there as well. Tweet me, tweet my thing, or inbox me. I'm on Instagram as well as Coach Deji Yusuf. Stay connect with me on Instagram as well. Okay, and these are some of the mediums that God has blessed us with.
We're so far, yeah.
Connect with me, yeah.
That is lovely. And once again, Pastor Deji, Coach Deji, I would like to thank you so much for joining me on the show, and I wish you every success with your book launch and your upcoming ministry in January. Thank you once again.
Yeah, thank you, Ibitola. I just want to encourage you yourself. You know what? Just keep doing what you're doing. See, the latter shall be greater. I mean, what you're doing now is a great thing. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Great thing you're doing in the community, and more grace to you.
Thank you. It's a pleasure having you on the show.